Can you hear, can you hear, can you hear my voice? Coming through, coming through, coming through the noise.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm going to give you an update on my journey to $1 million. It's been a while since I gave you an update on this, but I have been posting some other investing videos, so if you haven't seen those, go check those out guys. Click the channel, go look through our content, see if you enjoy it, and give us a subscribe guys. Before we get started with this video, go ahead and click the like button. It really helps out with the channel. We really appreciate it guys. We're trying to reach those 6K subscribers right now. We're close. I think we need like 15 left. So please subscribe to the channel guys and give this video a like. So when we first started my journey to $1 million, I started with a total of $6,430 in my Robinhood account. As of today, I have $29,333.23 in my Robinhood account. And it's been a process. I think it's been over a year since I started, and I've grown my portfolio from 6,000 whatever I said to $29,333, and I'm still a great deal away from my goal of $1 million. But I did say it would take about 5 to 10 years, hopefully, and I think it's pretty good progress so far for the amount of time that I've been investing. It hasn't been 2 years yet, and I've gone from $6,430 to $29,333. Most of that money, most of that increase has come from a change in lifestyle. It hasn't mostly come from investing in the right companies, although I do believe I'm invested in the right companies, and I am making good money off the companies I have invested in. But most of that money has just come from a lifestyle change. I stopped spending on things I don't really need. I cut costs here and there, and I've been able to build up my portfolio by consistently adding money monthly. And I think that's over this process, that's what I've learned the most. I've learned how to live a different lifestyle where I'm not wasting so much money on things that are unnecessary. Instead, I'm investing it for the future, to be able to retire early, to do things I want to do in the future. And that doesn't mean I have to stop doing things I want to do right now, because that hasn't been the case at all. I still do most of the stuff I used to do anyway. I just stopped buying certain things. I stopped spending on subscriptions, on memberships to stuff that I didn't need, and that's been able to build my portfolio. I still go to the movies, I still eat out. Now, one thing about this quarantine that we're in right now at this time is it's been super simple to save money at this time. I don't eat out anymore because of that. I don't go to the movies because of that. That saves me about $500 extra that I get to invest per month. So this quarantine is easy. But even when we weren't in the quarantine, I still was going to the movies, I still was eating out, but I was still able to save about $200 to $300 extra just by changing my lifestyle. So the companies I own right now, I'll go in order from my biggest holdings to my smallest holdings. So the biggest holding right now is an ETF, Schwab US Broad Market ETF. And I own 79.76 shares of this company, of this ETF. And it moves slowly. I've made a profit of $84.55 as of today, which is not much because I've had them for a while, but I like it because it's a general ETF, and it's not safe. I won't say safe, it is risky, but it's not only one company. So I do like it, and that's my biggest holding. I have about $6,100 worth of that company. My second largest holding is Google, and with Google, it's really expensive right now. I think it's at a cost of $1,516. I own 3.015 shares of Google, and that gives me a total equity of $4,573. And I've made a profit of $306 off my purchase of Google. My next largest holding is Apple, which is my third largest holding. I own 10 shares of Apple, which is $3,850 of equity. It's at $385 even right now, and that's actually brought my biggest profit in. I've made $1,132 off my 10 Apple shares. I got them at an average cost of $271.77. They've risen a lot. They've risen over $100 since I bought them, because they're at $385 right now. So Apple is a great company, and I'm gonna look to build more on that one. My fourth largest holding, which I don't like at all, is Halliburton. It's in the oil industry, obviously everybody knows Halliburton. I own 295.95 shares, and it's actually lost me $1,700. Now, people are like, why don't you just cut your losses, get rid of it? I do believe oil will come back to the average cost that I bought them at. I do believe Halliburton is going to come back to that cost I bought them at. My average cost is $19.15, which is not that high for Halliburton if you think about it, if you look at their history and stuff. So I do believe it'll get back up to that, whether it be sooner or later, but it's been going up over the past 3 months. It's been going up. It's raised $6 over the past 3 months. So I do believe it'll get back to the $19 that it was at to break me even, maybe even get me a little bit of profit. And then maybe I could get rid of them and spread that money out evenly throughout my other holdings. My fifth biggest holding is Alibaba. I own 10.327 shares of Alibaba, which gives me an equity of $2,552. And I got them at an average cost of $212.50. And right now they're at $247.14, and that brings me to a profit of $357 off Alibaba. And then I own Microsoft, 10 shares of Microsoft. I bought them at an average price of $182.47, and right now they've made me $202 in profit. My next biggest holding is CGC, which I have 103 shares of, and that's another one that's given me a loss. I've lost about $1,400 on CGC. I said I own 103 shares at an average cost of $31. So that's another company, but this one I actually wholeheartedly believe in. I'm gonna die on that hill. I do believe medical cannabis is on the rise, and you've seen it lately. Even in Texas, a conservative state, we're kind of moving in that direction to get this ball rolling, to get this medical cannabis going. So I'm holding on to that one, and I know eventually it'll go back up. The next largest holding I have is VEA, Vanguard Ftsc Developed Markets ETF, which is basically, it tracks large mid and small cap stocks from developed markets outside of the US. And I own 60.3 shares of those at an average cost of $43.65. And right now they're at $40.39, so they've lost me $196. And then VTI, Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, I own 10.04 shares of those at an average cost of $168, and right now they're at $163, which brings me to a loss of $57. So right now my portfolio is looking good. Over the past 3 months, I've made $6,288 after that drop, after that February drop. Around February 20th is when the market dropped off bad. And then ever since then, it's been going straight up. Over the past month, I'm up $1,700. So it's looking good on my journey. So that's my Robinhood account that I'm using for my journey to $1 million. But I also have another account which I'm using towards that $1 million. It's called AXA Equitable, and I've talked about it in some of my other videos if you've seen them. AXA Equitable, it's a managed account for me. I don't manage it on my own, so somebody else does manage it for me. And in that account, I have two separate accounts. I have an investing account, and then I have a life insurance account, which doubles as an investing account that adds up cash value. It's a permanent life insurance, so it adds up cash value. So in that retirement account, I do have $11,712. And then for my life insurance, it right now has a small cash value of $2,387. That brings my total to $43,442 on my journey to $1 million from where I started with $6,700. So I'd say that's good progress. It could be faster, but it could also be slower. All right, so I'm gonna try to pick up the pace on this. I'm gonna continue to save money, continue with this lifestyle change that has allowed me to save more money per month. And hopefully I'll get there soon, guys. Leave a comment below. Be sure to click the like button, and I appreciate you all watching, guys. Thanks a lot.